in titles. It's starting to be a problem, y'all. And I'm telling y'all right now, man, I seen the video. I even stated in that video, man, we can't say these dudes did that because nobody was there. I wasn't there, you wasn't there, he wasn't there, she wasn't there. So you can't say that this particular hood did a crime. You can't say that. When you say things like that, guess what that do? That lets the authorities know, man, hey, listen, man,
that put the flu flam or the flu flam on the flu flam with the flu flam. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's up, and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like, crack in the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. Start getting that you can use. Good knowledge, you think you ain't finna get rights. College, you big dog. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a subscribe. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. News you can use. Knowledge, you ain't finna get rights. College, tap in with the tap in to make sure, in fact, tapped in with the good tap in. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, all tapped in for the latest and greatest what we got going on. Finish jumping to this good content. Got news you can use. Knowledge, you ain't finna get rights. College, man, tap in with that tap in. Finna get into this. Compton Rick Rock giving us some news we can use, giving us some knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Talking about the situation going on where everybody's putting the death of Big U's son onto the Hoovers, man. There's a lot of people putting that onto that young man, and it's not looking like it's something that the streets are feeling. The Hoovers ain't going for it. That all being said, man, we blame Flacco, because Flacco's the one doing it. So let's not say YouTubers, let's blame Flacco. Flacco's the one putting the Hoovers in the titles and all that kind of stuff, and blah, blah, blah. They're saying that they did X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. So with that all being said, let's jump into the content. Let's get into this.
We got some leads. They saying that on the internet it happened over here. Now take this for instance, man. Some of these dudes from these hoods, they get on the internet themselves and say, hey, we did it. It might not be this particular individual, but some of they people be on the internet, hey man, we did this, we did that. And this is from almost every hood that I'm seeing on the internet. Now, a lot of people gonna say, man, nobody tell the news channel what to do. Nobody tell ABC, CBS, and all these people that they can't talk about this. Well, the news people don't say it was this hood. They say we got leads, that we know it's a gang shooting over here, but they don't pinpoint nobody's neighborhood and say, these are the guys who did it. They don't do that. It be the guys on the internet.
Yeah, the news is always gonna say we have leads but no confirmed suspects is what the news will say. They're always making sure that they the news always makes sure that they say it's alleged or whatever, blah, blah, blah. They never really full-blown put it. And it's crazy because you niggas love to say allegedly, 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 but when it's time to actually use allegedly in its proper context, you niggas never actually do.
Who use the clickbait titles like the dude I seen said, y'all putting our hoods in clickbait titles and all this stuff. These gang members done got fed up. They done got upset about this. They done got mad about this. And by me having a channel, I guess I don't look at this stuff. I just look at it like getting on here, man, do what I do. I ain't trying to go be no news reporter. I ain't trying to go be none of that. I just get on here and do what I do. But by me having a channel that do numbers, I'm going to speak on this. I would advise y'all to take this as a warning. I would advise y'all to take heed. When the streets speak and when the streets talk, it's going to travel.
Y'all might want to listen, big dog. Y'all might want to listen.
It's going to be hard for a lot of people that's on the internet. It's not that many dudes on here. But you do have street dudes that's on the internet doing street content. It's going to be hard for a lot of you dudes. And you non-affiliates, y'all not exempt from this. It's going to be hard for y'all to move around, man. When the streets say something and the streets talk, nobody is bigger than the program. Nobody is bigger than the law.
Compton Rick Rock, it doesn't matter because a lot of these dudes don't move around anyway. So it's like telling a nigga who don't come outside that he can't come outside. And none of these, it doesn't matter. Like, these niggas is doing whatever, however, anyway, bro.
I know a lot of people gonna say, man, I do what I want to do. And yes, a lot of y'all can do what y'all want to do. Nobody dictating to try to run your program and tell you how to do it. The only thing that the streets are saying is, keep my hood out of it. Stop saying my hood did this. Stop saying my homies is doing this. Because when you do that, you putting a target on us. Now, what they doing in the streets, is it cool? Nah, I don't think knocking down each other is cool. At one point in my life, that's what it was, man. Going out there banging and what y'all know what come with that. We ain't got to too much elaborate on that. But as you get older, you realize, man, what are we dying for? What we out here going to war for, man? Over some stuff that happened 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, over something that could have been solved by two grown men having a conversation and earning that out. But dudes' ego and pride wouldn't let them do that. So now look at all these lives that's being lost or that have been lost because Our older homies couldn't go sit down like men and handle that out. And you got to think about it. A lot of these dudes was kids, was teenagers. Their minds wasn't fully developed and grown up and had a mind of a grown man at some...
Well, gangbanging is following the rules that was established by 12-year-olds in the 80s and the 60s and the 70s and all that kind of stuff. So that is an actual thing. Gangbanging is definitely rules created by children and, you know, so forth and so on.
In that time when they started these beats, so you got to expect what comes from teenagers, kids. And as they got older, man, they just ran with it. It just is what it is, man. A lot of these feelings and stuff is not gonna leave overnight. But I will say this, man. Podcasters, listen to me. Reaction channels, listen to me. We all do it. It is time. We're going into a new year, 2026. We done lost a whole lot of lives already. Listen to what I'm about to tell you, man. It is time to stop with the hood. As far as y'all saying this hood did that. Stop putting cases on hoods. Stop saying that these street dudes.
But why y'all don't ever put a name to it? It's Flacco. It is Flacco. Flacco was the one doing this. Why won't y'all put a name to it? 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 It's Flacco doing it. It's not y'all. And the niggas that's y'all ain't even in LA. You talking about Flacco. Come to Rick Rock, be a good homie and put a name on that to your homie that's doing weird shit.
Did this and y'all wasn't there. Unless y'all got real intel, real detail, and y'all get on the internet and say, yeah, I know for a fact they did it. Well, if you know for a fact they did it, you shouldn't be on the internet talking about it if you know for a fact that this neighborhood committed a crime. That ain't what it is. You gonna find yourself, y'all gonna find yourself, we gonna find ourselves in some situations if we continue to do some of the things that we've been doing. The gig is up. The gig is up. The cash cow is empty. Yeah, you can still make money off the streets. Yeah, you can still make money because everybody gonna.
But then this is Compton Rick Rock. Somebody's gonna say, well, who is Compton Rick Rock? He just being a hater. You talk about it. You do this. You do that. Well, you be doing this and you be doing that. And then Compton Rick Rock's gonna say, yeah, but I changed it and I don't do it no more. Yeah, but you did it and blah, blah, blah this and blah, blah, blah that. Everybody's accountable for what they do as adults. That's where I'm at with it. Everybody's accountable for what they do as adults. And if you continue to maneuver yourself in a way that is unfavorable, then you just maneuver yourself in a way that's unfavorable. You feel me? And then somebody's gonna be like, well, Compton Rick Rock, you just being a hater because you blah, blah, blah. Or what's my favorite? You don't want nobody to get no money but you. That's these niggas' favorite phrase. That's these niggas' favorite phrase is you don't want nobody to get no money but you. You feel me? So with that all being said, Compton Rick Rock, I definitely understand your positioning. I definitely understand your logic. I definitely understand everything that you're trying to put into the universe. I don't think that he's saying anything wrong. I'm not 100% in agreement with the way Compton Rick Rock is delivering this situation because it is propaganda, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a hypocrisy there because Compton Rick Rock is literally telling you not to do what to a degree made him famous, not to the same extent, but when it was Big U and the 6 O's, nobody had this amount of care. Nobody had this amount of care. Nobody. When it was Break Baby, when it was Big U, when it was Loose Cannon, when it was 600, nobody had this amount of care. Nobody had this amount of foresight. Nobody had this amount of level of patience or understanding. So, yeah. And that is what built a lot of people's channels. So when it comes to this situation now, it's hard to now change the rules and change the game of a practice and standard that you help facilitate, Compton Rick Rock. And that is where I will have to hold you accountable as an elder statesman within this 1-2 step like Sierra of what we have going on. You feel me?
Make it. Whether we don't talk about it, it could be a white boy way over here in another country. Like we've been seeing dudes that's not even from the UK talking about street politics, hood politics, painting a
Trap Lord Ross.
Perfect picture, painting a perfect scenario, basically solving a case and solving a crime. How good they do their content, but guess what? It's a price to pay for the games you play. You could do anything you want to do. Ain't nobody telling you what to do. You could do whatever you want to do. You can sit in your house, you can sit in your office, you can sit in your studio and do this for the rest of your life. Just don't bring your butt over there with them dudes who telling you it ain't cool at. Just don't come to the ghetto. Don't be riding down Crenshaw. Don't be trying to go to none of these popping malls, and you know that you've been doing foul.
Well, why are you going to the mall, period? What is a popping mall is what my question would be. But you know, I get what Compton Rick Rock is saying, but what the hell is a popping mall?
You're gonna have to run. You're gonna have to stay away from the ghetto. You're gonna have to stay away from the hood. And guess what?
But then too, not to sound like that, but that doesn't sound like a punishment. Like that doesn't sound like anything people who just have common regular sense aren't doing anyway. Staying away from the hood, staying away from the ghetto. That's not something that should be your most prideful place of being, I guess.
Ghetto is where it's at, baby. No matter how much homicide you see, how much unaliving you see in the ghetto, the streets is just gonna be the streets, man. It's beautiful. You got beautiful people there. Now you got a few dudes that make it look bad, but overall, these cities, Compton, Watts, Long Beach, Inglewood, South Central, San Bernardino, Riverside, Moreno Valley, all these places, man. And if I forgot y'all, man, forgive me, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I'm going with it. All these places got beautiful people up in there. All these places got good people up in there. It's good women up in there. Now, you do got the bad everywhere you go. You got the bad everywhere you go. But guess what? The bad don't override the good. They just don't show the good. They don't illustrate the good because it ain't no money in it. Now, if you could monetize the good, we wouldn't be hearing about all the negatives. Now, guess what, man? A lot of people be on here talking about certain people. I'm a name drop on this one. I'm a name drop on this one. A lot of people talk about, for Snoop Dogg. A lot of people, but guess what, man? He throwing some parties, man. He's showing a good time, man. I just seen him and his wife, man, on there, man, doing what black people supposed to be doing, showing love. Some people go say, oh, man, who cares about that? Take the good out the situation, man. I seen that man on there with his wife. He on there celebrating his wife's birthday, man. It look like some of these people weddings, man. Black love. It's not a lot of love. It's not a lot of black love being illustrated on the internet. It's not a lot of black.
But here go the thing, though. When people are on the internet doing black love, see, Compton Rick Rock, I'm feeling you, bro, but I'm not. Because you're now you're changing your whole thing. You done made fun of Sharice. You done made fun of Loose Canny. You done made fun of their black love. Like, I hear everything you're saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that me personally, hearing some of these things from you makes me look at you like, nigga, all of a sudden. It's a good message. I ain't really 100% sure about the messenger, though. That's just my personal opinion. I'm allowed to have my personal opinion. Just like I'm sure some people wouldn't accept certain messages coming out at me because, you know, and I ain't saying that Compton Rick Rock shouldn't be allowed to change. I ain't saying that he shouldn't be allowed to, I'm not saying that he shouldn't be allowed to, you know, make better moves and make better ways and all kind of stuff like that. I'm not saying none of that. What I am saying is, nigga, all of a sudden. That is what I'm saying. Nigga, all of a sudden. That is for sure what I'm saying. But let's continue this.
Love being shown on YouTube. Only thing that we see on YouTube is the unalivers, the back and forth, a lot of people arguing, a lot of people, that's all we see. We don't see no more fun. Ain't no more fun. Everybody too gangster and too cool to do comedy. You got a few dudes that are doing comedy skits, but they not out here. They from other states. I was doing the comedy skits. A few people.
But you stopped doing the comedy skits because that doesn't make money for you. It doesn't. So if Compton Rick Rock, if that's the case, go back to doing the comedy skits. Nobody's stopping you. Go back to doing the comedy skits. Go back to doing the type of content that makes you happy, that makes you proud of yourself. Instead of trying to, well, y'all might as well. Nah, nigga, you want the culture and the algorithm to shift it to what you want it to be. Nigga, if you want to go do comedy skits, you want to put on them boots and do what you do and make your skits, nigga, go make them. Ain't nobody stopping you from doing that. Ain't nobody keeping you from doing that. Ain't nobody doing nothing to stop you from busting your play, bro. Nothing at all to stop you from busting your play. But it's the whole, well, y'all might as well stop. Well, it's going like this now, so everybody might as well come on and blah, blah, blah. If you the only one that catch the wave, bro, be the only one that catch the wave. If you the only one that catch the wave, be the only one that catch the wave, bro. If don't nobody catch it but you, don't nobody catch it but you, bro. And then that can just be that. You feel me? But other than that, you know, everybody gonna do what they gonna do, and everybody gonna feel how they gonna feel. And, you know, that's pretty much what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how it's gonna go. And you know, this is the world and the space that we live in.
We're gonna look at you crazy when they see you do a comedy skit, because everybody's a gangster. Everybody's a super crip, a super blood, a super power rope. Everybody on here is super banged out. But half the people that you see on here, you don't see them in their hood passing out turkeys. You don't see them putting some of their homeboys on in the game. You don't see them doing any of that. The only thing you see them do is destruction. Every last one of us get on this internet, and if you go back and comb through everybody content, it's something in everybody content that's gonna show some disrespect. It's something in everybody content that's gonna show some dry snitching. It's a whole lot of dry snitching going on this internet. Don't think it ain't no whole lot of dry. It's a whole lot. Whenever you get on this internet and you speak on things that haven't been solved, then you telling. You dry snitching. Now, it's okay to do a reaction video and just go back and forth with whatever they saying on their video. But when you bring new information to the internet, man, I heard last night through.
But then see, some people gonna say that that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a back and forth with everybody about this shit, man. Some people say it's cool, some people say it's not. You know, it just all depends.
Grapevine that dude over there got shot because, now guess what? You didn't give the police some intel and some detail on how to, if this is really what happened. Some of y'all be bringing real information, real stuff to the internet that shouldn't be on the internet.
You talking about
a murder is unaliving is never, it don't solve, man. I mean, it's solved, but there's no statute of limitations on it. So y'all got to be careful. But I'm telling all the podcasters, all the reaction channel dudes, all the street dudes, the streets are talking. They upset that dudes is using their hood. This Big U situation with his son, it opened up a can of worms. It's a whole lot of guys who done got unalived. But you already know when certain things happen to certain people,
again, boom. I was just gonna say, you know, when certain things happen to certain people, they go a certain way, and we all know that, and we all know that certain people are more headline worthy, unfortunately, than others for whatever reason. And we all know that this is the situation that we are in when we are looking at this situation in its totality. You feel me?
Open up a can of worms, and a lot of people gonna say, you know what? We not involved with that. We don't want nothing to do with that. Nah, we not taking that one. Because it's going to be pressure, heat that comes behind all this stuff. The police, it's going to be people getting unaligned. They looking like, man, we ain't did that. If we did that, we wouldn't even be on here talking about we didn't do that. We wouldn't even be saying nothing, period. We'll let the police do their job and let the streets be the streets, because there been people getting smoked, been people getting shot. This is not nothing new, but it's almost to the point to where this internet stuff have become the new streets. Some of the stuff that says on this internet will entice a lot of those dudes who's still in the streets. A lot of people on the internet on these platforms, they already in position. A lot of them making big money. The dudes that's in the streets, they don't care about the internet. Only thing they care about is if we did do something, y'all telling that we did it. Y'all telling that we did it. Now, what they doing cool? I already said it. No. Whenever you get up in the car, roll around town and look for somebody that look like you, that ain't cool. So maybe if the driving around, knocking your own people down, stop, the dudes on the internet wouldn't have nothing to talk about. Maybe if y'all stop every time y'all see.
Now, that is a very, very, very true statement. That is a very true statement. If there was nothing to talk about, there'd be nothing to talk about. You feel me? If there was nothing to talk about, hear me now. If there was nothing to talk about, there'd be nothing to talk about. You feel me? And that's just the reality of that situation. So, with that all being said, looking at the situation in totality, figuring the situation out in totality, and going to where the situation got to go, it's always going to be something. 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 But since it's always going to be something, you have to be ready for anything. You feel me? When it's always something, be ready for anything. Be ready for the flyin, be ready for the skulldug, be ready for the larceny, be ready for whatever's going to come with it, because in this situation, things are probably going to get worse before they get better. And understand that things are probably going to get worse before they get better is to understand that you have to maneuver yourself in a way that is going to be beneficial for yourself and for your family, and you have to take care of yourself. You feel me? You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. With that all being said, man, I'm finna jump out of here, man. Slide down. LA, we here. Dodgers parade. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside doing my news I can use. My knowledge, I finna get nobody's college. And y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest is free. Avenue Angels League free. We gone.
How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you wanted, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General Butt naked, the kid Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it crackin' right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice, and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack is slut and pathetic, Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flocka belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane. We know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Loose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flocka, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumbass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Hear me out though, right? Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right, Joe, right? Wait though, right? I do want to